Everyone, back for another set, and these will be 3 chapters from the test. So I think the point was that they're not gonna tell us what the theme is, which is just as well. We are in 3-note trump, and the question is, how do you play in each of the above situations? So this will be something about keeping the dangerous hand off lead, I guess. So hand A, I think, so I play low, and whatever East plays, I can just take the ace and take the diamond finesse, and then I will have enough tricks, right? 4 diamonds, 3 spades is 7, 8, 9. So that's enough. Which means that I shouldn't duck anything. So let's say East plays the 10 or so, and if I duck, then East can just clear hearts, and then they'll have a bunch of tricks. So that's why you just win the ace and take the diamond finesse. You can afford to take the ace of diamonds first, I think. So ace of hearts, diamond to the ace, king of spades, around the 9. So I think that's fine that way. What about hand B? Danger hand is still East. Danger hand is still East, so well, I wonder if now if I count the tricks, I seem to be one short, right? Take the ace. I have 2 spades, a heart is 3. Ace of clubs is 4. So I would need 5 diamond tricks. Or 2 hearts. So I think the point here is don't really get it. Like, I can see 2 different ideas. One would be, well, just play the queen, trick 1. So if the king of diamonds is offside, then I need an extra trick, and that trick could be the queen of hearts. Then I would play the queen at trick 1, and play like that. But I don't really see, because I can take that heart finesse later if I really want to. I guess the argument is that clubs are a danger as well. So if I play the queen, wait, how does it work? If I take the ace now, right, and take the diamond finesse, then East could switch to a club, and then the heart finesse may be too late for a trick. So yeah, let's say it this way. I think it kind of makes sense. Play the queen in hand B, and because that way, if the king of hearts is onside but the king of diamonds is offside, then I still make the contract. Okay, so hand A, I take the ace and take the diamond finesse after taking the ace of diamonds, coming back, playing a diamond done. It's just about over tricks, that part. And hand B, I want to take wait, no. Hand A, actually, they can kind of mess with me. If I take the ace of diamonds, come back, try the diamond finesse, it wins. Then if I take a second diamond finesse, they can maybe East can duck the first time, and now East can win the second time and lead a spade or so, and then I don't have 4 diamond tricks. I only have 3. So actually, hand A, I'm not gonna take the ace of diamonds. I'm just gonna take the diamond finesse right away. So even if somebody ducks twice, then that still gives me 4 tricks in diamonds. And anyway, if I lose that diamond, Sorry, if somebody docked the diamond twice, then by that time I will figure out what the diamond position is, and I will be able to adjust. So hand A, win the ace of hearts, take the diamond finesse at trick 2. Hand B, play the queen of hearts. If it's covered, then I take the diamond finesse. If it's not covered, I will still take the diamond finesse. Ace of spades and take the diamond finesse, and it should be fine. Okay, let's see. I'm curious. Yes. B, however, it will pay to counter tricks, assuming to follow a similar line. After the diamond finesse loses, Ace can shift to clubs. Now we have only four diamond tricks and 4 others on top. There is no time to stand on ceremony. You have to assume that the king of hearts is well placed for you with West and go up with a heart, queen immediately. Okay, so far so good, but okay, so it's 10 so far. Oops, I'm here. 7.1. I'm back to 9. Very, very good. And I'm just gonna, I think, take the average of everything in. Whenever the book gives me points, I will get the average of that. And I guess the defense ones I will take separately. I think that will be much, much worse than 9, but let's not be super pessimistic. 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, 5 hearts, I love it. I think it was asking for the ace of hearts or so. Was it just a general slam try? No, we will never know. Ah, it's probably just asking for a diamond control. The diamond 7, how do you play? What? Okay, so it really looks like we're called. We have to figure out what the problem can be. Oh, I think I know what the problem can be. Yeah. That's kind of cute. Okay, so take the ace of diamonds, ace of clubs, unblocking the ace of clubs, right? Go to dummy with the ace of spades and pitch a diamond on the club queen and then start playing hearts. And this works if East could have the ace of diamonds, sorry, ace of hearts, and East could get in with the ace of hearts and give West a diamond ruff. Okay, I don't know if I would do it at the table, but yeah, when you have this thing ace opposite king queen doubleton, you're like thinking like, why is that there? Yeah, so that's the solution. Ace of diamonds, ace of clubs, ace of spades, queen of clubs pitching the diamond king, and then play a top heart. This has some danger. It could be that there is a stiff spade in East. But that's gotta be... Well, I'm not actually sure, but... I'm not completely sure, but it's just such an elegant and cute line that I'm gonna follow it anyway. And I hope that this is right. Let's see. Oh yeah, that even with a 4-1 in spades, there's a possibility that East only has 1 heart. Winning the catch the ace of clubs, cross the diamond in spades in order to catch the other club, discarding the diamond king. Now you can attack trumps, intending to ruff high if East wins and returns a diamond. Could have escaped for minus 800, but they are unlikely to find the sacrifice against the slam. 7 clubs, yeah. It should fail if the declare was careless. Order yourself 10 points. Okay, so we're above 9. Very good. 904. And let's see. Let's see. That's my goal for the whole book, staying above 9. Okay, another really nice hand. So I opened 2 clubs. It says something of a stretch, but I don't hate it. It's such a strong hand. Those hearts are so good. Yeah. I think even at match points you want to be in game. Remove the opinion that North's 4 hearts should be considered forcing. Yeah, maybe. It's still a little weird. Okay, we asked for key cards, partner had none. We stopped at 6. So we're in a 6-3 fit. Sorry about that. We're in a 6-3 fit. East played the ace of spades and return one. I took the ace. Yeah, I mean, the normal way of playing this is to draw 2 rounds of trump. If they're 2-2, you can claim. If they're 3-1, then you can just start playing on clubs. And then if clubs are 4-2, it could be that somebody has 4 clubs and 3 hearts. It's not that unlikely. So that would be the normal the normal line, I think. Now, is there something special about diamonds? And I tend to think not. There could be something weird like Queen Jack 10 tight or somebody discarding poorly. But I don't think that's the point of this hand, so I'm just gonna stick to this. No special complications with diamonds. I'm just gonna not touch them. Play Ace King of Hearts. So let's say I ruff with the 9. I'm gonna play Ace King of Hearts. If they're 2-2, I claim. If they're 3-1 or 4-0, I start playing on clubs, intending to ruff the 4th one if 2-3 rounds stand up, but they're not 3-3. Let's see. Yes. More advanced readers might have noticed some two other points. Well, yeah, dummy reversal in a 6-3. I mean, that's a little too much, I think. That's pretty cool. And then there's the second point could be something about diamonds, but yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. 7.4. Let's see if we can go for the Grand Slam in this chapter. In the video, that would be awesome. Wesley's the Jack of Spades. How do you play? We responded 1 heart to 1 diamond. Partner raised. We offered 3 no trump, and partner chose 4 hearts, given the suity nature of their hand. Jack of Spades. I wonder if it's one of those hands where you just play the Ace of Hearts and keep ruffing stuff, but I don't really know how much stuff I can ruff. The other alternative, okay, so we might as well count tricks. We seem to have 6 tricks outside of hearts, 7 with the ace. So we need 3 more. So ruffing 2 spades in dummy would be 2 more, even though of course the 4th round would be over roughed. You could ruff 1 round and hope that diamonds break. One of those stupid messy hands that I would get wrong at the table. Okay, so I think it's just such a bad, or such an ugly contract that it looks like I have to assume that trumps are 3-2. Otherwise, we're not getting anywhere, I think. We're not gonna. I mean, this ace, catching the ace and then just playing side suit, that works if you have enough tricks, but here you have very, very few. So I'm gonna disregard that. And so I can ruff a club in hand cheaply, and that would bring me up to 9, right? So I would have, in a 3-2 fit, you have 2 hard tricks, the ace of hearts and 1 from length. Assuming you draw trump somehow, then you will get the 4th round out of trumps. That will give me up to 9. Um, okay, so what happens? I'm wondering like this: Jack of spades, ace of spades, and Duck of heart, right? Let's say they play back a heart. I take the ace, and now I just start roughing stuff. Sorry, roughing spades and dummy. I will only lose 2 hearts and a diamond, right? That should be enough. I don't want to play ace of hearts and another, because that way they can draw another heart. Yes, I think that's the solution. Ace of spades and Duck of heart, and then later draw 1 more round, and then start roughing spades. I think that's correct. Yep. Nice. Well, I mean, I'm sorry for all the haters, but I'm up to 9.11. That's not bad. Let's go on chapter 8, and I'm gonna take a small break, I think. Welcome back. Subi. Yeah, I was gone for a little longer, but that's not really your problem. This 8.1, actually, I was looking at it while I was still eating, so I couldn't explain my big thought process behind it, but I think it's a pretty easy hand. West led the 5 of hearts, the partner's queen. East persists with the 10 of hearts. Probably East has queen 10 low. But even if it's a double turn queen 10, you can just take the ace now and take the club finesse, right? That way we will take 4 clubs, at least 4 clubs, 3 spades, 1 heart, 1 diamond. That's 9 tricks. If we duck the second heart to the queen, heart to the 10. Now, if we duck this, then East could switch to a diamond, and that way East West could take Yeah, 5 tricks somehow, 4 in the reds and the king of clubs, or maybe three hearts and 1 diamond or so. So that's not good. So that's why you need to take the ace of hearts the second round and then take that club finesse. It's similar to that hand that I got wrong, but here actually the inferences are stronger because they didn't have an easy way of showing cards. In that one, I didn't like it because the opening was 1 club, 1 diamond, and actually both hands had several opportunities to bid spades. So that's why I thought spades are very likely to be 4-3 rather than 5-2. Yeah. There's no need to duck a second round. Well, I started, yes, but then in that case, 3 heart tricks and the club king is I still make the contract. Yeah, something like that. Like taking candy from a baby. Let's see. 4 spades. Let's leave the queen of clubs. Mm, so we seem to have 9 tricks, right? Seven hearts. Sorry, 7 spades, 2 aces. The diamond finesse can help us if the diamond is onside. Very smart. Clubs. We could also make it if the ace of clubs comes down in three rounds. And I'm guessing that's the point here. I don't think it's something magic, some magic end play. It could be a magic end play as well, maybe, but that doesn't work because East is the one who has the ace, so it won't quite work. What could sometimes work, maybe, is roughing out clubs completely and then exiting a heart. I don't quite think that will work, but let's try to counter entries, right? So queen of clubs, we don't cover. Wins. Queen of hearts, we take. Queen of spades overtaken. Club rough high. 10 of spades overtaken. Club rough. Again high. And then even if spades were 2-0, then I will have the 3 of hearts overtaken by the 5. So that seems to work, I think. So queen of clubs, this way. Queen of hearts, okay. Queen overtaken by the king, 4 roughed. 10 overtaken by the jack, 6 roughed. And now, if that didn't work, then I can just overtake the 3 with a 5 and take the diamond finesse. I think that's fine. I can even exit with a heart and see what they do. I don't think there is some magic line where, I don't know, I play the king of clubs and I pitch the diamond. I don't think that will really help. And anyway, then I rob myself of an entry to dummy. So I'm not gonna do it. This way I can rob 3 clubs, and in case clubs are 5-3, then I make it, even if the diamond king is offside. I'm just gonna stick to this. Yeah. Yeah, I specifically said that. Sorry, everyone, but I'm on a roll here. How many is this? 10 in a row. Wow. Okay, let's continue like this, or at least similarly so. 8.3. One heart, two spades, two no trump, not Jacoby, and not a transfer. It's just two no trump. I like it. I mean, I like the feel of it. I wouldn't want to have that agreement, but who cares what I want to do, right? Okay. One heart, two spades from west, two no trump, four hearts. And hearts are 4-1. Isn't it? I think I can force West to play a club for me, right? Wait, no, I can't. I can't. I could. So if I can arrange for something in for something good in clubs. Sorry, so I'm fine with losing a heart and two clubs. I'm not fine with losing a heart and three clubs. So I'm in my hand now. There's still one more trump. Sorry, there's still two more trumps. Heart queen, 9 to the ace, and now there's two more trumps in the east. I was wondering if I can rough out spades somehow. I mean, rough out partially at least. And that doesn't quite work. So the danger is if West has the ace of clubs somehow, of course, but which is possible for a two spade overcall. Let's try to think through this logically. So there's the following thing, right? So I could try to play on diamonds, diamond, 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 and then hope that East has. But if East has three diamonds, three or four, then I'm fine. Then I just start playing diamonds, 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 and then on the fourth diamond I just pitch a club, and whatever East does, I won't lose more than two clubs. If East has less than three, so one or two, then I will rely on the club finesse. I don't know that there is something better than this. I don't think so. So let's just stick to this, and as usual, I am trying to look for simple lines where I can see the whole hand, and I can see what I'm playing for, which I think is a good reflex to have, anyway, in bridge. And it's not. I don't mean it as like an insult to the book or anything. Any reason, like any difference between playing another heart or not? I don't think so. But I guess it's cleaner if I take another round of hearts. Yeah, because otherwise I could get into some trouble if East drops in and plays a spade or something, and then suddenly, well, no, that actually doesn't hurt me at all. Yeah, but anyway, I'm just gonna lead 3 rounds of hearts now. So take the king and take the ace as well, and then start playing on diamonds. And if East drops in, then and plays a club, then I'll just have to go up with the. Well, I can even duck once, and then try to figure out what's going on. But when push comes to shove, I will put up the king. It's just much more likely to be in East, I think. Okay, let's go for it. Yeah, okay, so in this case, that's what I do. Third round of trumps, only leaving the jack, yes, and then play on diamonds. Consider this layout. So why is this done? Ace of spades. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was kind of thinking that there is this entry problem there. Yeah. Yeah. To be realistic, it is right far more often than not to leave winning trumps at large rather than waste time drawing them when you are merely losing inevitable tricks. However, this problem illustrates the hopelessness of adhering to rules of this kind and why it is vital to anticipate the progress of playing in advance before making a decision about which line to adopt. Okay, last one, and would be 8 out of 8 if I get this one right. This is the jack of spades, which holds, continues the 3, and East catches the ace and kings, all following. Huh. Okay, so they're messing with us, right? Let's see the jack of spades. And trumps are 4-1. That's not a big deal per se, but so I mean, I can off the diamonds now. But by now, all the hearts are high. Draw trump. Take the club finesse. I mean, I don't know what else to do. Now it's true that I will be out of diamonds by then. No, I won't be. No. Jack, queen, king is diamond rough. Draw trump. Club finesse. Diamond rough back. Club finesse, and it seems okay. I don't see the big problem. I only rough 2 diamonds and hearts are 4-1. Yeah, of course I can go down a lot, but that's the way it is. I don't see it yet. If there's some inference about the bidding, then that must be very weak. East has ace king of spades, and spades are 4-3. I'll just draw 2 diamonds. So that means that I will be left without any trumps, but that's still fine. If clubs are good, then we're gonna take 6 hearts, 6 hearts, 3 clubs, and the ace of diamonds. I don't see the big deal. I haven't drafted anything yet, right? The only important thing is that when I catch the Queen of Hearts, I mean maybe this is the problem. Maybe this is what they're getting at. When I catch the Queen of Hearts and the Jack of Hearts, I need to pitch two clubs, and I need to keep that 6 of diamonds in dummy. And maybe this is what they're getting at. So the 6 of diamonds must be capped. That's a big loser. Like it's the worst card in the deck basically, but it's very important here, so that we can come back to hand, to rough. And it's a little counterintuitive that you're gonna pitch 2 kind of winners-ish, like even if the club finesse loses, those would be winners. But we must pay attention not to pitch a diamond. Actually, I thought of this already, but I didn't say it out loud. So then maybe it's like cheating to award myself points if I don't say it. So I'm gonna say everything as much as I can. Yeah. Well, it was close. 9.22, and so far so good. 8 out of 8. Oh, I shouldn't have. Okay, so chapter 9. Test group 3. Let's leave the Queen of Diamonds. Let's see. So normally you would want to use clubs here, because clubs are so nice. You don't really want to rough those diamonds in dummy. Maybe this is an exception. I also have some entry issues, so I don't want to burn, for example, the ace of spades, because then the spade loser is there. Let's try to counter tricks. And let's say we don't want to play clubs for 5 winners. Let's say we just play clubs for 3 winners. Then we would have, and again, let's assume 3-2 for argument's sake, because if hearts are not 3-2, then I think we have too many losers, or at least the hand becomes very difficult. So let's just assume hearts are 3-2. So that means that would give us 1 plus 4 is 5, 6 plus 3 is 9. So we need one more trick. I think probably the safest is just to duck this diamond, and then later on, yeah, let's duck this diamond just in case they're maybe 5-2. Duck the diamond. If they play another diamond, then I will take the ace, take king, ace of hearts, and ruff a diamond, and later use the third club to pitch a spade. This is probably okay. I mean, if hearts are somehow 4-1, I can still try to use clubs later, I think. But yeah, planning to lose one diamond and two hearts. I think that's still just about possible. Maybe I'm miscounting those tricks, but I think that's correct. Duck this diamond because if you let's say I win the diamond and play one back, then whoever wins it could play another diamond, and now you get into some awkward trump promotion issues if West has maybe short diamonds and short hearts. Then they can ruff in with the 9 or so, and then suddenly the king of hearts needs to be lost on a pointless trick. So I think this is correct. Duck the diamond. Later, when you get in 2 rounds of hearts, ace of diamonds, diamond ruff, and then play clubs, pitching the spade. Duck the first diamond, win the second round. But I mean, who cares about clubs? I can play clubs later. Can't I? Maybe I can't. Yeah. Okay, so duck the first diamond, win the second round and play a club towards dummy. King and ace, and I guess in this case I can give myself 8. So did not win the first diamond. Yeah, it's something similar to this. It's still better. Ducking once is still better than taking and playing one back or so. Yeah, it's more or less correct. So sadly, the streak is over. But I wasn't too far off, I guess. It's 7 spades, very nice. Let's leave the jack of spades. And let me guess, we probably have 12 tricks, right? 7 spades, 1 club is 8, 4 in the red suits. That is that's 10. That's 11. Sad but true. Jack of clubs. Okay, so the way you can play this, maybe it's not the right way, but the way I could imagine, like in a vacuum, is somehow combining hearts and diamonds. And the way I could imagine that this works is I don't have the entries for that though. But let's say, imagine we have a bunch of entries, just so I explain what I meant. Let's say I had a bunch of entries to dummy. I was thinking Ace of Hearts pitching a heart. Sorry, Ace of Clubs pitching a heart. Now, Ace King a heart, go to dummy somehow, ruff a heart, and then I could see if the last heart is high. Now I can't do that because obviously I only have one entry to dummy. I could, however, still try. Oh yeah, I think I know what this is. I think I know what this is, and what this is the trick is if I play the Ace of Clubs now, I don't know what to pitch from my hand, right? I don't know if I should pitch hearts or diamonds. So that's why I shouldn't take the ace now. I'm just gonna duck from dummy, ruff with the ace or so. I mean, actually it doesn't matter because I can't overtake anything, so dummy's spades are too low. If dummy had 7 or so, then it might be important not to ruff with the low ones, but in this case that's not the case. Okay, let's so I ruff this. I draw trump, or at least draw 2 rounds of trump, not touching trumps yet, not going to dummy yet, and now I can play Ace King of Hearts. It could be a Queen Doubleton somewhere. If the Queen Doubleton does not fall, now I can go back to dummy. Sorry, go to dummy with the king. Oh, sorry, I Ace King of Hearts and the Ace of Diamonds I can play. If one of the red queens appears, then the hand is called, and if neither of them appears, then I can go to dummy, play the Ace of Clubs, pitching the Jack of Hearts, and then take the Diamond Finesse. And I think that's the best I can do. So don't play the ace and trick 1, ruff high, draw trump, being in hand and keeping the king of spades. So sometimes it means that there is still one more trump left. And now play Ace King of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds, and look if one of the jacks is high. And if neither of them is high, then you go to dummy with the King of Spades, take the Ace of Clubs, pitch the Jack of Hearts, and then take the Diamond Finesse. Yeah. So if dummy had another entry, let's say the Ace of Diamonds had been there and my hand were King Jack low, then I think it's correct to pitch the Jack of Hearts, play Ace King of Hearts, go to dummy somehow and ruff a hearts and see if hearts are 3-3. Because the 3-3 is more likely than a Queen Doubleton, so haha, I even mentioned this. Okay. Take only 4, yes, very good, irrespective of which jack you discarded. And let's go back. 2 more hands for today. This is daily video 43, by the way. Week 2. I bid 3 spades, I like it. Partner raised to 4. Wesley's the king, he's following with the jack, how do I play? So they bid 2 hearts. kind of the autopilot solution would be win the ace and play back a heart. Although actually my autopilot really wants to duck, because it's often just right to duck. To keep the ace next to the thing you want to ruff, so that it basically means that you don't need to be in my hand. I could also kind of rough it from dummy, because there's still an entry to the ace, and you don't really lose too much, unless some positional value or so, but in this case that's not the case. So the only thing I need to worry about is not to play the king of spades earlier, right? But we're in 7-3 fit. So if East has 3 spades, then I think I'm just going down. It's a little annoying, but I think it's true. Because then East will always be able to over-ruff. The king of diamonds looks interesting, but ultimately I don't see what I'm gonna do with it. I don't see something magic. They are. So like, why I'm a little confused is that I could, in the 7-3 fit, if East has 3 spades, then I'm just going down, and if East has only 2 spades, then I am allowed to play also ace of spades and king of spades, and then I'm still making. I don't see what the issue is. I could try to do somehow shorten myself, but how short can I make it? I mean, East has Jack 10-9, like there's no trump coup or anything, right? Unless there's something very, very deep in diamonds where I somehow managed to play diamonds through East, and then if East roughs in, then I pitch a heart or so, but I just think that's sci-fi. I have one entry to dummy, and that's the king of spades. Or are you telling me that East Jack is actually a stiff who has to open 2 hearts on 7? We're in a book, so he's not allowed to, but there has to be a point to this hand, so I want to find out what the point is. Well, I mean, it could be some weird end play. If I draw 2 rounds of trump and East happens to have Jack 10-9 third. Sorry, East has Jack 10-9 third. Then maybe I can ruff a heart, and I ruff a heart. If East over ruffs, then East might be end played if East has king, queen of clubs, and the ace of diamonds. But even there, what exactly am I doing? Let's say East plays the ace of clubs, ace of diamonds, then what do I do? If I ruff, then I just end played myself. There's no more entry to dummy. I don't. Okay, I mean, let's be honest. I just don't see it. Maybe there's some magic thing going on, but I'm gonna dock the first heart, just basically just randomly. Is there something weird that can be done in hearts if West gets in and can play a heart, like let's say if I take the ace and play back a heart, maybe West can get in and play a heart, and there's some weird trump promotion, but I don't see what. Like, again, I just rough high and just assume that spades are 2-1 because 3-0 is very hard to deal with. At the moment, I think that 3-0 is impossible to deal with, but okay. Well, duck the first heart on general principles, kind of, and go from there. And if there's 7-1, then even if West gives Easter off, then the ace of hearts will still be useful. Like, I can pitch a club on it or so. Oh. Ah. Mm. Well, I don't know. Let's say I get 4. But yeah, this is actually a very common theme. I just somehow was completely not on my radar. Still above 9. That's the important part. But yeah, the streak was killed here. Well, I mean, the thing is that I didn't even intend to trade any roughs. Okay, let's be as fair as possible and let's go to 0. And we're below 9. Yeah, that's the way it is. Life is hard. What can I say? Um, so even if I get 10 here, it's still 323, which and 324 would be an average of 9. Yeah, well that's brutal, but yeah, I should have figured this out. Hmm. This leaves the 3 of spades. That's clearly a singleton. Oh, I think I know what this is. 3 of spades. Well, no, I don't actually. Oh yeah, yeah, I do. Okay, so the problem is a spade rough, obviously. Mm, so what I definitely don't want to do is win in dummy and play a heart, right? Let's say I win in dummy and play a heart. East, let's say East has the ace of hearts as well, and now plays a spade through, spade queen through. Now, if I play the king, it gets roughed. If I don't play the king, I lost the spade, right? So what I do want to do is win the opening lead in hand and play a heart, and I think the hand is just over unless they get a, I don't know, a club rough and they're 7-0. But then yeah, I mean, then come on, it's just, I mean, even then it's actually not so bad. Anyway, um, yeah, and I'll just lose a spade, a club, and a heart. So then I will play. The important part is to play the king here. Okay, now let's say it's the other way. Wesley's the queen of spades, and then I think I just play the eighth, and then it's gonna be a similar thing. If West gets in, there's no rough to give. So in the A I win the king, and in the B I win the ace. Yeah, very close, but not quite enough. C'est la vie. I was 1 point short of getting an average of 9. Although this hand 5.4, I'm still not sure. I gave myself 9 because I think it's also it's a good. I think I brought up some good arguments, but maybe 9 is too much. As against that, yeah, 9.3. I just gave the 0 because that's apparently what the book wanted me to get. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.